I'm under your spell. I don't want to break free. Girl, you can make a slave out of me. No, you can't. I worship you and nobody else. I pledge my love to you forever. Somebody loves you, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody loves you, baby. You know who it is. 'Cause baby, when we're together, say I'm alright and you're alright. It's like paradise. And I just want you to know how I feel. Oh, how I feel. I love and need and want you, baby. Love and need and want you, baby. I love and need and want you, babe. Love and need and want you, babe. I love and I need and I want your love. You can always count on my love forevermore. Let me stop messing these songs up and acting up. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a happy New Year. Your holidays. We are in the new year. It's 2023. I am here to review after butchering those songs. I am here. Those songs are dedicated to Kyle and Donald, by the way. That's what. That's how Kyle was feeling tonight. But I am here to review. What is this season? What season is this, y'all? Season 4, episode 12 of Tyler Perry's comedy drama soap opera, The Oval. Let me double check. You know, I'm all bugged out. What season is this? Season 4? But and tonight's episode is titled, I don't know what season it is. Y'all tell me down below. I think this is season 4. I'm bugging out, right? Yeah, it is season 4. Got to get myself together. Anyway, tonight's episode is titled The Stories We Tell. Now, before I get into that, I got to say shout outs to all my lovely subscribers and all you new ones here. We have, 953 subscribers. Come on, let's keep this channel going and growing. Share this with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Keep this channel going and growing. Let's get to 1,000. Come on, let's do it. We could do it. We could do it, right? But shout outs to my lovely people holding me down in the comment section. Savannah Rivers, Amore Dupree, Lamont Simpson, Kryptonian Black, Susan Keys Stewart, Nadine Harris, your boy Coy, Cornelius Brackens, Jamie Carrington, Bobby Ray, Angry Smurf, Randall Brown, House of Sir James, Karima Khadija, Daniel T, Shanita Kiana, The R.C. Kroger, June BLC, The Rant 840, and all the rest of you lovely, wonderful, wonderful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Now let's get down to this review. Kareem comes, we last left off, Kareem went to his house and he sees a body laid up across the bed, and that happens to be none other than Barry. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Now, here's the thing, y'all. What is Barry doing at his house? Who did this? And why is Barry at Kareem's house of all places? Kareem panics. And this is Barry, right? Kareem panics and leaves, goes back to the pharmacy. Sharon and him are like, yo, what are you doing here? He's like, he totally went off and said, I got to be to myself. He didn't want to say nothing to Sharon. He calls Dale in there. Speaks to Dell, says, was anyone in my house, whatever. Then he told Dell, you not welcome in my house no more. Don't come back. Hit the road. Don't come back. Dale tells Sharon, I don't know what's up with him, but he acting strange, this, that, and the third. And that's all we got from that about this. I'm like, come on, this is what I want to know, what's going on. What's going on with Barry, yo? What is this? Is Barry dead, y'all? Barry's dead. Oh, we got to get a funeral now if Barry's dead. It looks like Barry's dead, you know, from what they showed in those previews. So anyway, we move right along from that to the president, Victoria, and Donald. And the president is laying it on them like, y'all killed someone. Y'all killed some poor cancer patient, some poor cancer kid. And then Victoria was like, you mean to tell me I didn't recognize my own son? Foolishness like that. And he said, he pretty much told Donald, he's like, I'm not feeling you. Go find my son. I don't trust you. Find my son. And then you see Victoria and Donald about to turn on each other because Victoria pretty much told him, she said, you know, how do I know you didn't have something to do with this? You know, I don't trust you. And they had their little back and forth. And we do see Jason, crazy Jason. He's over at Alan's house with his gun and his black eyes that look like, remember the wrestler, the Ultimate Warrior or Sting? You know, that's what it looks like. It looks like that kind of paint that he has on. They did a bad job with that. They don't look like black eyes or bruises to me. It looks like paint. And they fired the makeup people who did that. He doesn't look like he has a black eye to me. So it just looks ridiculous to me. So anyway, he's telling Alan, listen, Alan's like, put the gun down. He's like, Lo, I'm not putting this gun down until I know that you're not going to call anybody. And then Alan tried to play him. You know, I have a friend. I have somebody that with special needs. Jason is like, listen, I'm not special needs. Stop saying that. And, you know, he said, listen, Ellie was a hoe. Let's just admit that. Ellie was a hoe. And Alan is like, let's not speak ill of the dead. Listen, the hoe's a hoe. She's a dead hoe now. That's what it is. But all of that back and forth banter, I'm like, where is all of this going? Then we have Muscle Man Bobby over at the vice president, with the vice president's wife, and they're having a conversation. And she's like trying to fill him out, and he's trying to fill her out. He's like, she said, well, what do you think of the evidence? He said, I don't know, it's a little too convenient for my taste. And then she was like, what are you trying to say? She said, I know you ain't trying to say that. My husband is down with anything or trying to defend him because that's not who he is. He's clean as a whistle and all this. Then she said, but I want you to investigate, bro. I want you to investigate, to double check, to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make sure because I don't know. I don't know. So she has some suspicions about the VP. Then we go to Max and Kyle. They're talking this foolishness about setting up a match. And Max can't believe, you know, that, I mean, Max and Kyle can't believe that Max don't like him. And you really hate me. I was just doing my job, blah, blah, blah. And Max is not really feeling that. He's like, whatever. You know, like, get out of here. So Donald has a conversation with Kyle. And he says to Kyle, he's telling him, he said, listen, I think that somebody is, he told him they switched the bodies. We got to get to the bottom of this. What's going on with this? Who switched the bodies? And we got to find crazy Jason because we got to get rid of him. He can't be alive. And so this is when Kyle went into the, this, that, and the third. And Sam may have something to do with this. But then he went on to say something like, well, I haven't had, how's your wife? And I haven't had sex with you in so long. And that's what I said. He was professing how he feels for him. And, ooh, baby, come on. I want you. I love you. I need you. I got to get some. Donald's like, yo, bro, we ain't got time for this. He said, oh, you still jealous over Dale? He said, ain't nobody jealous over that dusty, dirty, living it out of his car dude that work at the pharmacy. I thought that was funny. So that banter was funny. Then we go to more banter with the First Lady and Priscilla. Richard's in the room. And Priscilla and the First Lady, listen, Tyler, if you're watching these, can you give us a good old drag out Dynasty style cat fight. Y'all remember Dynasty back in the day when Alexis and Crystal and would get into a fight and it'll be these dramatic. That's what I like. Foolishness. Dramatic cat fight. Let them just drag each other out. This banter that they doing and throwing shots at each other, that ain't enough for me. I need foolishness, okay? Let them tussle down a flight of stairs and throw furniture at each other. Let them, wouldn't that be cool? A nice White House fight, pulling hair and slapping each other. You bitch, you hoe, slut. I know I'm ignorant, right? Slut, bitch, hoe, all of that, you know, and just, you know, fall over the balcony. Like, come on, give us the drama. Make it outrageous. They should have been in that kitchen. She should have threw a coffee mug at the... something. But what we got was the usual banter that they keep constantly doing. Oh, she made a shot. Oh, Sam, how's Sam? You know. And I did like, though, when Priscilla said to her, because she kept calling Richard by the wrong name. And Priscilla was like, his name is Richard, and you're calling him by the wrong name. And she said, I thought you're slightly intelligent. You wouldn't want to call people by their proper name. I was like, wow, shots. She taking shots at her. And then she said, well, I do have a name for you. How's Sam? So she's trying to dig at her. And she's like, I know I can't fire you because of my daddy. And she's like, but, I'm going to make sure that you quit. Priscilla said, I'm here to serve. So that was funny. See, but if I had wrote this and directed this, this is how it would have went. They would have went and she would have came in there and said, you bitch, you hoe. And then bam, wham, bam, just foolishness. That's how I would have liked. And then you would have Richard trying to break them up. Then he accidentally gets hit. That's how I would have did it. But I didn't write this. And I'm not the director of this. Tyler Perry is. So that's how he wanted to do it. But I was just telling you how I would have done it. But anyway, we go past that. And after they had all that banter, I love how Priscilla's the only one in this White House that stands up for herself and don't let people just say anything to her. Richard standing, letting this woman call him out, calling him the wrong name. Nah, say my name. Say my name the correct way. Then we get the agent David. He calls Sam. He lets Sam know. He says, listen, the boy got away. You're not going to believe this. He shouldn't believe it because you're supposed to be this big, tough super agent and you let this little boy escape your clutches. And so he said, and he took my truck, but, I'm going to have my people find him. So Sam was like, damn, man, how did this happen? What's going on? And so he's like, you know what? I'm going to still find him. He said, well, is your truck, do you have a tracker on your truck? No, I don't have a tracker on my truck. I don't do stuff like that. So how are you going to find him? And meanwhile, you had Kyle creeping around trying to figure things out. And Kyle told the other guy when Sam left, he said, check everything. Check the servers. I want to know what he was doing. Meanwhile, Sam was summoned by the First Lady. She said, I want you to come upstairs. He said no at first. And she said, you come up there or I'm coming down here. I said, oh, my goodness, this is ridiculous. Then we had this really interesting scene with Lily and a doctor. And the doctor was Dr. Doolittle. He's a damn vet. And I was like, wait a minute. They got a veterinarian to come in here. Dr. Doolittle's over there. I didn't understand that scene. And she was kind of disgusted, like, what kind of doctor is this? You bring a vet for me? I don't know where that storyline is going. I need Lily to just escape, do something. That storyline is getting a little boring. Then we got our lovely president, the cokehead, crackhead, whatever he's into. Lonzo brings him, Scary Lonzo brings him a little bit of the drugs because he said, I'm trying to, just in case you get caught, you won't get too many charges. It's just a little bit of coke or crack or whatever it was. The president was like, I am the president. When I need you to go get me some more, I need some holes and some more coke. I said, oh, God, this is ridiculous. So he told him, you got to go get me some more. So as he's leaving, Max is like, I know what's going on. And Max kind of fills him in like, listen, I used to do the same thing for him until he tried to have me killed. And so Lonzo was like, I want to hear all about this. And, you know, that's where they left that off. Then we go back to the first lady. And she calls Sam up there. And Sam is like, listen, I'm working out with my wife. You ain't getting none of this no more. And she's like rubbing all on him. And she knows she makes him excited. And he looked like he was getting aroused. And she's hugging him. And she said something about, you know, how she's grieving and her behavior. And while she did that, in walks Priscilla. And that's where the episode ended. But it looked like she did that on purpose to get under Priscilla's skin. And that's where it ended. See, now, if I had written this episode, Priscilla would have walked in there. Oh, damn. It would have been another fight. Another big drawn out. I would have made this dramatic. Let's make it dramatic. So the episode was, you know, was interesting today. I'm still trying to figure out, because I saw in some of the previews. So is Barry dead, y'all? I guess he listed that check over on the show. The game must be a hell of a lot higher, because he's like, nah, I'm going to stay over here on the game. Tyler, write me off the show if he's dead. Tyler, write me off the show. I'm going to stay over here on the game. And if that's true, that means that's 2 sons for poor Miss Nancy that she has lost. Because remember, her son, her secret son, Picky, her nephew/son, Picky, is dead. So now there's going to be 2 sons. But they didn't even tell us where Miss Nancy's at. The Ragadooshi got Miss Nancy. And we didn't get nothing. We didn't hear nothing about that. I was looking forward to seeing that too. I want to see what Lord have mercy on Miss Nancy. But they didn't do that. So anyway, tell me your thoughts. Did you like this episode? What are you looking forward to in this show? And please, y'all, check out my other videos. I'm reviewing this show called Riches on Amazon and Kindred on Hulu. And there'll be some more things I'm going to be reviewing on here. So check them out. Thank you for watching. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Be blessed.